Hi, I am Mira. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your best friend. I am so glad you are listening to me today. Everything will be okay. Wherever you come from, I am happy to give a tight hug. And thank you, we all can get success life together. Now let's listen to my diary * my journal on positive thinking. Today I want to write about something that has been on my mind for a long time, positive thinking. Sometimes when I sit down with my journal, I feel heavy with all the small and big problems of life. My thoughts wander to worries, mistakes, and things I cannot control. But then I remind myself, there is always another way of looking at life. That way is through the eyes of hope, trust, and positivity. Positive thinking is not about ignoring pain or pretending that everything is perfect. No. It is about choosing to see light even when shadows are present. It is about choosing to believe in possibilities, even when difficulties surround us. Why positive thinking matters. Life is not easy. Every day brings challenges. Some days feel like mountains we cannot climb. I, too, have moments when I feel lost, uncertain, or tired. But in those very moments, I ask myself, what is the story I am telling myself? If I tell myself, I cannot do it, life is against me, nothing will change, then I close the door to growth. My mind becomes like a locked room where no sunshine can enter. But if I tell myself, I am trying, I am learning, and maybe tomorrow will be brighter, suddenly my heart feels lighter. Even if nothing changes outside, something changes inside me. That inner change gives me strength to continue. Positive thinking is like planting seeds. At first, they are small and invisible under the soil. But with patience, water, and light, they grow into strong trees that can give shade, fruit, and shelter. The power of thoughts. Our thoughts are powerful. Sometimes we forget that. A single thought can lift us up, and another can bring us down. For example, when I wake up in the morning, if my first thought is, today will be a bad day, then my whole day will feel heavy. But if I wake up and say, today I will try to find one good thing, then my eyes start looking for that good thing. It is like wearing glasses. Negative thinking puts on dark glasses, and everything looks dull. Positive thinking puts on clear glasses, and suddenly the same world looks brighter. The world has not changed, but the way we see it has. Positive thinking in hard times. People often say, it's easy to be positive when life is good. That is true. But the real test of positive thinking is when life is not good, when we lose someone we love, when dreams break, when health fails, when money is short. Those are the times when positivity feels like a small candle in a big storm. But even in a storm, one candle can give light. I remember a time in my life when I felt everything was falling apart. I cried almost every night. I asked, why me? Why now? But then, slowly, I started writing small positive things in my diary. Some days it was as simple as, I saw a bird singing today. Or, a friend smiled at me. These little notes were like drops of hope. Over time, they collected into a river of strength. That is the secret. Positive thinking is not about denying pain. It is about holding on to hope while facing pain. Positive thinking and self-talk. One of the most important parts of positive thinking is how we talk to ourselves. We often speak kindly to others but harshly to ourselves. We say, I am stupid. I am a failure. I am not good enough. Imagine saying these words to a small child, how hurtful it would be. Yet we say them to ourselves daily. Positive thinking begins with gentle self-talk. Instead of, I can't do this, say, I will try my best. Instead of, I failed, say, I learned something. Our inner voice can be our worst enemy or our best friend. I am learning to make it my best friend. Positive thinking in relationships. Positive thinking also changes how we see other people. When someone hurts us, we can either think, they are bad, they want to destroy me, or we can think, maybe they are in pain too. Maybe they are struggling with their own battles. This does not mean we allow people to treat us badly, but it means we look at others with more compassion. Positive thinking teaches us forgiveness, not because others always deserve it, but because we deserve peace. When we choose to see the good in people, we build bridges instead of walls. Relationships become softer, warmer, and more real. Positive thinking and the future. Another gift of positive thinking is how it changes the way we see the future. Fear often tells us, the future will be worse. You will fail. Nothing good will happen. But positive thinking whispers, the future is unknown, and maybe something beautiful is waiting. When I look at my own future, I have fears. I worry about health, work, family, the world. But then I remind myself, worry does not add one single day to my life. Hope, however, gives me energy to keep moving forward. Positive thinking is like a compass. It does not remove the storms, but it gives direction. How to practice positive thinking. Here are some ways I try to practice positivity every day. Gratitude journal, writing 3 things I am grateful for each day. Even small things count, a cup of tea, a kind word. The sound of rain. Positive self-talk, replacing harsh words with kind ones. Surrounding myself with positivity, reading encouraging books, listening to uplifting music. Spending time with supportive people. Mindfulness, living in the moment instead of replaying past regrets or fearing the future. Helping others, sometimes giving a smile or helping hand to someone else makes my own heart lighter. A diary reflection, sometimes I sit by the window and watch the sunset. The sky turns golden, then pink, then purple. I think about how the sun sets every day, but it always rises again. That is what positive thinking feels like to me. Even when the day ends, even when darkness comes, the sun promises to return. Life, too, has sunsets and sunrises. Positive thinking helps me wait through the night with hope for the morning. Final thoughts. As I write this, I realize that positive thinking is not just an idea, it is a way of living. It is a daily choice. Some days I succeed, some days I fail, but I keep trying. I want to remind myself, and anyone reading this, you are stronger than you think. You have survived many hard days already, and you will survive more. Life is not perfect, but it is still beautiful. Positive thinking does not mean every day will be easy. It means you choose to believe that even on the hardest days, there is still something worth holding on to. So tonight, as I close my journal, I whisper to myself, tomorrow is another chance. Tomorrow I will look for light. And maybe that is what positive thinking truly is, choosing to see tomorrow with hope. It's Mira *. I will see you on next video. I am wishing you have a best day tomorrow.